Good evening. Nearly Merry Christmas to you all. How are we all doing?
Oh, hello. I've been assigned a task to give out presents from the North Pole. I don't know how in the world I'm going to. Well, I found my reindeer.
You found your reindeer?
Well, squig deer.
Squig deer. Right, shall we show what we got then? You ready?
Yep.
So, you found this in a local gaming shop, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, two of these. Now, I think this is the 2023 special edition one. We haven't got the 24 one. But this is the 2023 one.
Totally worth it.
It says copyright 2023. The other one was it Christmas Surprise or something?
The Bad Gobbo Surprise.
The Red Gobbo Surprise. So we have got this. Let's get rid of the plastic because it's caused
The Bad Gobbos sounds much more easier and fun to say, but the Red Gobbos is what it's actually called.
Okay. So get this thing so we can see a little bit better.
Plus,
I have no idea what's in here. I have no idea what it looks like.
Plus in the model, which you can definitely find online, he's holding a firecracker, which he would like to throw down the chimney. And that's all I know. So the Bad Gobbo would make a lot of sense.
Right.
I mean, I've never heard of a goblin and hurt other goblins. That's not for an actual fight, or to do something that they want.
Are you ready to come and have a look? Because this is you. You actually bought this, didn't you?
Pulling a really big prank.
You actually bought this. So do you want to open it?
Yeah, even though I don't play the destruction in the mortal rounds, it is just too big to pass up. Good squig. Good squig.
Do you want to unbox it over here so we can see? Ooh, what we got? That's now an empty box.
The squig instructions and the sprue.
Let's have a look at this then.
I mean, what I've liked on the...
It's a Stormcast Eternal, just there.
So, there is 2 weapons you can do. And I'm pretty sure you just get both of them on default.
Just there.
So there's 2 things you can do, and I wouldn't say the stats are too... Actually, the stats are insane.
Are they?
Yeah, that's insane.
How am I going to paint that? That's tiny.
I mean, I've never seen a stat that good since the Truth Seekers. And it gets another attack, just with a slight difference.
How the hell am I going to paint that? Let's have a look here. So, that's right. So, right. So, random movement as you would expect.
Unlike the somehow,
wow, that's a lot of attacks.
Does Fanatics have random movement anymore?
Fanatics definitely used to. I'm sure. I think not.
I mean, a fanatic is quote unquote a crazed person. Is a crazed person. How is this not random movement? You have no control of it, and yet you somehow manage to get to the side. Is there just someone shouting directions at it? Is there like a war chanter hidden in the background? Left, right, a bit more to the right.
You're a weirdo. Right, should we make a start?
Whether they're not whether the guy on the present squig isn't controlling the present squig.
Right. In the classic way of a lot of things, you need part 1 and 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's not classic, but it is used in smaller models. So this isn't going to be a big stream, and since we've been offline for a lot, I mean, I know this is going to be quite disappointing.
What's it going to be disappointing? This special edition model, this is.
Yeah,
limited edition.
Yeah, it's very worth it. Like, who wouldn't buy something from last year that you can't get anymore officially?
Right.
I mean, technically you still can get this officially, but it's people who have needed to stockpile this until 2024. I mean, what really also was one of the main details on the model is, may I show them the back?
Mm-hmm.
Is that on the back it normally shows you like details that you can't really see. So like a grot hanging to the side and a grot in his back. But what drew it to me is that there's a little Space Marine and Stormcast Eternal model, which is funny. But yet again, what do I expect from the mortal rounds, from the goblins? Literally everything. Literally they can do the most sensible thing, like create an actual education thing and it be the most hilarious thing ever. Or they could create a government, it'd be the most hilarious things.
You're saying you'd like to go to a grot school, would you?
It'd have the most hilarious things. Look,
I would like to see what happened if you didn't do your homework.
Look, we should ban this certain kind of mushroom, I forgot its name, because of it having strange effects on the fanatics. One goblin dying. No one agrees with you here. Not how you should be worrying about a goblin flat in the snow. It's about this little guy.
That's what I'm saying. That was tiny.
Yeah, he's teensy tiny. Not including the other tiny one you're going to need to paint or make over here.
The Space Marine.
The
He
fact that they're
may
good
end up as a
faction-
salamander. I'm just saying.
No, it literally has instructions, and you can't. No, it can't end up as a salamander because it's not. It's meant to be an ultramarine because it's iconic. It's not meant. I mean, like you could make it a salamander, but yet again, which would go a bit off script and be a cool detail. But it's meant to be an ultramarine since it's the most iconic face of the series. Specifically a bolt gunner. But yet again, I wonder what a mini dreadnought looks like on a model. Would it? I mean, I'd imagine it'd be the size of a grot's leg. They're teeny, or at least its hand.
Blimey. Sounds a bit tough.
We would. Squig times.
Where'd I put it? There's my trusty little bit of metal.
Like
9 minutes in, we're not even only just sticking the first bits together.
Can I?
Hey, I've got to get the glue working, haven't I, Sauce?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll cut some things out while you do that.
It's being stubborn.
The second step includes more pieces, and there's like highest number I've seen is 14 so far. 17. Nothing's beaten 17. 18. 18 is our final number since it's a base.
There we go. Right, I'll put some glue on.
Right.
I know, don't worry. Come here, Flapper.
God, he's coming.
Who's coming?
Yeah, oh no, that's long. Just go into the bathroom. Wait a minute, we're not American, we're British. Toilet.
Water closet.
What? At least call it the loo.
That's what WC means. WC means water closet. There we go. Lovely. it starts. Right.
Okay, so this next step is going to be a bit harder because of the sub-assembly, where we need a teeny tiny piece number 5.
Nice.
So you're not going to need to be doing much handling with it, because it's only one thing to file on it. Can I see? Oh yeah. I should probably get the clippings in brackets. You know, Squigs, I will argue, and I will argue until the end of time. They are the funniest things in Games Workshop that aren't deliberately intended to be funny.
Oh, I think that meant to be funny.
I mean, yes, Squigs are deliberately meant to be funny, but they're not meant. But normally they don't have deliberate gags made for them. They're just funny in general. Like, Squigs eat grots, which is just hilarious. Because imagine you're a grot being eaten by a squig, and yet despite a cruel boy or a teleboss or any type of cruel boy or iron jaws being like, oh well, the squigs need to eat. Plus we have like 1,000 other grots that are squig tamers. Not too big of a loss. Never even liked that grot anyway.
You're funny. I think we're having some buffering issues here.
They can't see. Can you figure it out? Webcam's still working.
I know, I can see.
Up. It's moving. It's just doing it slow.
Dude, don't on the table.
And it can't pick up slight movements.
It's a bit behind, isn't it?
We've been having some camera trouble behind the scenes. Keep getting part of it.
I can see the camera. Thing. It's not a problem there. So I can't keep leaning on the
Seems
thing.
it can only pick up.
Hang on, you do know which one's a which, yeah? You're not getting them confused.
Yes, no pieces look the same here.
Okay, let's do that down to this.
13 and 11 don't even look the same.
Okay. What the hell's going on? Let's do that.
The only pieces that look remotely similar are 15 and 16, but yet again, they don't even look similar though.
Let's see. Right.
I wonder how the presents are delivered in the mortal realms.
Is that any better?
There are thousands, maybe even millions of grots. But yet again, how do they deliver presents? Do we just
really
have
weird.
an entire assault squad of present delivering squigs?
Right, I have to ditch that.
If so, I'd like to have a funny army of just squig delivery.
Get rid of that.
Of just delivery squigs. We are the delivery squigs, and you cannot win. And what do you
I think we're saving up because it was
what
Friday
do
the
you
13th
expect
yesterday.
to do? And what do you expect to do to me?
I know, you're very shouty.
I have the model Nagash on my side.
Do you? I haven't got Nagash.
Yeah, nobody cares. I have 500. I have like 20 present delivering. No, I'm doing a scenario.
Ah, okay.
I have like 20 present delivering squigs. And what do? They have a stupid amount of attack. They have a stupid amount of attacks, and since they all move the same range, I am putting them in a line. You're planning to just wipe my entire board with a bunch of squigs. Yes. You are aware that you're going to have to deal with model after model after model, right? I do not care. I can wipe all of those out with my present delivering squigs. They have stupid amounts of attacks. And what do you do? 21 hour later. How did I lose to an army of 20 present delivering squigs? $40K. Fine, we'll play a match of $40K then. I swear, if you keep you've made an entire army of dynamite squigs you've made an entire army out of dynamite squigs and won the bad Gobbo surprise. Let me guess, it's going to be some insane strategy. How do I keep losing to one model being spammed? Would you lose the 3 psychophages? Would one dreadnought lose the 3 psychophages? Yes. So if that dreadnought is dead, how does the other army stop them from just picking them off one by one? They can't. Exactly. They can't. So you're just going to spam the same model because they can just overwhelm me in numbers, and slowly over time, because I can only attack one unit of them and they're all count as different and since they all count as different units, I can only attack one at a time. Yes, that is exactly what I am saying. This is why I hate This is why character models are so OP, because it would make no sense to have both 2 of them, and you really can't even afford 2 of them. I mean, God of Soul Stealer, technically I can afford 2. Nope. Get out. We're not talking about this further. What do you want? What? Would you want me to make an entire army out of character models? You're going to... Wait, what? Yes. Low-priced character models. Meaning you can only attack one of them. And they hit hard. And fast. And have stupidly strong abilities. We are no longer friends.
Me and you?
No, the scenario.
Oh, that's right.
What? A lot of pieces we just don't put on. We don't put the sack on for painting. We don't put them on for painting. So I guess we're just going to need to figure out a place on where in the world are we gonna put them. Still, as soon as I paint this thing, I'm putting it together, no questions. And I will have a very cool squig model, and there's nothing that can stop me. But I have one thing that can stop you. What? The fact that The fact you've been in a VR headset, I'm not real, and you've just spent an entire night in it and so I can figure out your strategy for tomorrow. Now I need to come up with a new strategy in less than a day. Yes. But you also need to think of a new strategy in a day. I haven't thought of a strategy yet. So you basically just cheated. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. Do we keep the red gobbo off for painting, or do we keep the sack off for painting?
Probably all of it.
No, the sack off the red gobbo.
Yeah, this is probably what you do. 1, 2, 3.
So what? You don't put the sack on the red gobbo, or do you put the sack on the red gobbo and don't put it?
What's that symbol mean?
It means you don't paint it until after. It means it could mean the red gobbo. It could mean the red gobbo. It could mean
paint before assembly.
What?
Paint before assembly. So it's suggesting that we paint this before we assemble, to have all of that painted before we assemble.
No way. The amount of detail they put into these models is astronomical. They put so much detail that not only did they detail the feet inside the bag, which not only means they detail the feet inside the bag that you're never going to see, but they also modeled gingerbread inside the bag. Their attention to detail is off the charts.
We've paused again. Don't know what's going here. Hey, stop nudging me. See if that helps. Don't know what's going on here. Get rid of that. Seems to be okay. Alright, so that one goes in there. And then this bit goes, so that's underneath here. What are you doing down there?
Well, I don't think and I can't see it. I mean, unless if it's not there, but which I'm pretty sure it is. Do you mind? Oh. Right, we don't. a bounty. Why are these pieces so bouncy?
Right.
Do
Are
they
you
have
sure
a
you're not sat on
density
it?
of
Are
5?
you sure you're not sat on it?
Do these pieces have a density of -500 or something? Wouldn't that make them one?
How did you drop it on the floor?
It bounced onto the floor.
It bounced somewhere, yeah, but I don't know how it could bounce that far. Yeah, move that away.
Oh no, these pieces.
Move this
bounced.
away. Move this away.
No, these pieces. Are
No, you need to move out of the way, buddy, so I can actually have a look. Oh, we're doing search the piece. Oh god. Why does this happen so often to us? And you're definitely sure it bounced forward, not backwards?
Don't worry, camera's.
Are you sure it went forward, not
Well, at
backwards?
least the camera's lagging.
Are you sure it went forward, not backwards?
Well, I swear I saw it go under there, but it could be somewhere else. I swear this piece would have phased through reality. If I didn't know it was there, I swear it phased through reality.
Right. Where's it gone? Because it's not there.
Then I put together some.
Right, what are you doing? How many advent calendars have you actually got? Ridiculous. Oh. Why has he put his calendar upside down? I don't know where that piece has gone. I don't know how we can find it. Tell you what, we'll have a look for it and we'll be back as soon as we can. We found it. We found it. God, I'm dropping things now already. It's been one of those days. Right. Let's have a look. That's meant to be there. This is not. How long have we been on for? 30 minutes. Kind of. So we're definitely going to have to leave some bits unassembled so we can paint it. Don't know if we've got all the paints we need. Hope we do. It's a bit gross, dude. Don't know where it's been. doing a couple of pieces so we can do a few steps at a time. This one.
I mean, I think we should keep the Thug and the Bad Gobbo off at the same time. I mean, is that just my opinion, or should we do that?
No, I think it's a great idea.
Get out. Just have the Red Gobbo's arm on there, but it will make it at least a less of a nightmare to paint. But yet again, that's not what the nightmare to paint in this.
Careful, I've got a knife in my hand.
The nightmare to paint in this isn't even close. Because he's currently doing it right now, but what you don't realise is there's a little Space Marine model, a miniature one on there. I wonder if, I mean, who wishes? I mean, there's definitely needs that Force TK has a gag and a cameo in this. But and yet again, I find it quite hilarious that the Red Gobbo is has something that has nothing to do with him. Yeah, look. I mean, he gives out firecrackers. I mean, like, what goblin wanted a lit firecracker for Christmas?
I don't think he gives it to people necessarily who want it.
Does he only give the goblin kind? Is he like the Robin Hood, but he gives to both? Just bad gifts to one?
Who knows?
This also does imply that the mortal realms have some kind of Christmas, which is hilarious. Take that, chaos! Take that, chaos!
It's a paint. These are paint pots. I
Take
just
that,
realised
chaos!
what these
By
are.
the way, Merry Christmas!
These two little bits here,
Merry
they're
Christmas
paint
to you too.
pots.
Yeah!
The cracker. Little tiny paint pots.
It has so many references here.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, what paints are they?
Indeed.
Oh, for all we could know, they could both be a bad and black, or they could be the most vibrant. Or they could be the most vibrant colour. They could be a very light shade, or they could be something to deal with your grass.
Or Nolan oil.
I mean, if it was Nolan oil, it would have been
Not Nolan oil. Nolan oil.
If it was Nolan oil, it would have exploded by now. If it's not delivered carefully, that thing will explode. So it's not Nolan oil. It would have exploded by now, especially with the way he's riding it. I mean, I'm imagining a goblin is about to be trampled by a squig. But look at him, he's so happy doing his snow angels. Despite him about to be squished by a squig. But yet again, we've seen goblins survive much worse. Like being hit in the head with God of Soul Steel's hammer. How am I still alive? I'm surprised you are, but you aren't next turn. I don't even have a reason to run because I have no battle shock. Well, as soon as you die, I'm running. Hey, no! Hey, no, that's illegal. I don't care what we roll. Despite us having a huge coverage, I'm running. Yet again, how do we even know it's me that's going to die? For all we know, it could be you. It could be you. Nope, it's you. Why'd you have to rub it in like? Nope, it's definitely you. Why'd you have to rub it in like that? Wait a minute, I can't even die! This isn't an official match! I'll just respawn. This version of you won't be alive. I'm the same model, just being converted. I mean, I guess you're right. Up, you run him up. Ow! I'm dead. Wait. How am I alive? You are. You're just taken off the board. I do not care how I am here, but I just am. And this is fun.
You're having a whale of a time over there, aren't you, mate?
But then again, we are aware. You are aware that you could have Nagash step up to the insane goblin and all of his rolls hit, but he could theoretically fumble all of his wound rolls, meaning that a goblin just came out unscathed from the full-blown force of Nagash, which is hilarious. And it's not counted as armor save. It's counted as hits to wound. The goblin would either think he's the luckiest person alive, or the fact that Nagash is just weak. And it's probably going to be the second one. This is the big scary guy that I've been talking about. Someone who can't even wound me. Shut up. Next turn the odds are fully against you. How again did we roll all ones? You're dumb. Yes! You barely even have an armor save, you idiot. I've came out unscathed for 3 turns in a row. Are things actually going to get interesting? 15 turns later, if the round doesn't have a time limit. You've been chipping away at me. You are the last thing on the board, and I am on 1 health, and you have not taken a dot of damage. I do not know what the odds of this are, but I'm enjoying it. Shiver. A shiver to the ribs? Really? You didn't even put it in the place where my vital organs would be, if I had any. Oh,
you
come on!
You shiv, didn't you?
How did I die to a goblin? I mean, your player is either trying to get bad dice rolls, or your player is the most unlucky person on the planet. Yay, I'm alive! And thank God I didn't run away from Battle Shock. Why didn't I run from Battle Shock?
Because you're a weirdo.
Like, this could have been over way quicker, but I had to just go take out Nagash with a simple shiver. I didn't even have a range, so I just kept scratch, scratch, scratch. He had an insane amount of wound markers. It took like 15 turns, 20, 30, 40 turns. I lost count of time. Well, at least I get to eat. Well, at least I get to eat a nice mushroom sandwich. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm tired of eating mushrooms every day. Can you give me at least a tuna? Apparently word is going around. I mean, yay! Tuna sandwich. Doesn't taste too good. Can it be a chicken sandwich instead? Chicken sandwich! It actually tastes good. He defeated one of the most powerful models in all of Games Workshop Age of Sigmar. Age of Sigmar. But no! But he wishes for a chicken sandwich? I mean, what do you expect? I would get tired of eating mushrooms every day. Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! How long did you just beat firing pieces on?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely lost count of it. Wait, oh, you've done the bottom. I didn't realize. I thought you'd done the top, and I was like, wait, no, that's wrong. Squeak face, squeak face, squeak face,
Mm.
squeak.
We're really
face.
struggling today with our stream. We'll have to go here, I think.
Wait, what do you mean we'll have to go here?
Put there, show us quick face. Quick face.
It's lagging, but so far in real life, going good.
Right.
Tim? What? You've done this?
Okay, so we've got that. So we've got the body. We've got the face. We've got the base. That's another bit. Right, so 13 is the big long hat. 14 is the manic looking bloke hanging on. And 12 is the body hanging out the back. So let's put those on the side.
I would.
Right,
Okay.
let's have a look.
I wonder what the weakest mod unit is. I wonder what the weakest unit is that can one-shot 20 wounds.
I don't know.
I mean, Durfu's strong candidate, being a character model and being designed for being not only a tank but an attacker. He does have good chances, is as long as he has full health. I just need to figure out what Durfu's character sheet is again. For all I know, he could do one shot of 30.
Come in then.
I mean, one of the strongest units I've seen that can destroy even a 90 mod
Right,
is
there's
the
his front.
Fanatics.
You got to tuck it in underneath. The legs facing backwards. Upside down. That's upside down. That's it.
The amount of detail they put in these.
I'm gonna have to move forward so people can see.
Why? I mean, he does have a neck. The detail, the part.
Right, you're bringing in 3 fingers. I think it's now just 1 finger, 1 thumb.
Go for like. Is it no?
No, I told you it was upside down.
Why
you keep
is
turning
it-
it over?
It's freezing cold.
What's so stupid?
It's freezing cold and yet he has his belly sticking out. I mean, I get it. Grots are stupid. But Grots can still somehow manage the beast skewer kill bow. And yet they can't understand how thermal works.
To be fair, they don't do the beast skewer kill boy. The orc does it.
Makes sense. Orcs in 40k have psychic powers, which makes whatever they believe come true. These,
In case you're doing it, there is like a sweet spot you got to push it into. Once it does, it just goes and goes straight in.
Goblins
So
and
you just need a bit of a
the
wiggle.
goblins and orcs in this universe do not give a care about anything.
Okay.
So yeah, that make. Yes, they do have.
And then
Do not give a
14
care about whatever heat
is
they're
this
fighting
guy's
in.
body. And that bit goes
Or
in.
what oxygen levels there are. They will just keep
Yeah,
fighting until they drop dead on the floor. Guess we found a connection.
Interesting. That seems a bit of an angle. See? Kind of goes that way.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. Did you do the bags?
Hmm?
You've done the bags? So you've done, so I can glue together the bags.
Well, hang on, because there is a bit where it says you have to paint before you assemble.
Yes,
Let's
you
double
assemble the bag, then you paint the bag.
Stop shouting at me.
No, Dad, it says to assemble the bag. It says to not put the bag on, and to be extra safe, we're not going to put the bag nor the red gobbo on because on the same step it says do not put on until after painting. So we're not going to put the bag nor the red gobbo on.
Okay.
So I can glue the bag together.
Okay.
Why do I keep saying the red gobbo? There is no red gobbo in this universe. Only.
I think we can put this bit together though, can't we?
Do you know what doesn't make
There's no
sense?
reason to paint this bit separate.
Is that one of the goblins understands about the gold. The others do not care. And this is the goblin that decided it's a good idea to ride a squig. I mean, I get it. He probably saw a goblin riding a squig and thought, well, if they can do it, I can. But it's never a good idea to ride a squig. That's like trying to ride an oversized chihuahua that has the strength of a husky and has rabies. You are not living.
Come and do this face, because this might be the last bit
You
we're
are
doing
not
tonight.
living. If 4 huskies can pull a sleigh and a rabid chihuahua will bite your fingers off it.
Get here and do this face. Come here. Come on.
Despite chihuahuas being really sweet when they're tame.
Does that count then?
No. Just do not glue him onto the base.
I'm not even putting any glue. I'm just seeing.
You can
So
glue his
this
antlers
bit-
on. You have to glue his antlers on.
No, because I'm going to paint those when he's. Because otherwise it means painting his whole body is more difficult.
Oh, you're fine.
So
Have a good
basically, this guy goes on to here, like so. This bit is his bag, which is
We have so
on
many
his
Games
arm.
Workshop boxes, and yet we do
Like
not have
so.
the time to do any of them.
Well,
Like,
hopefully
if
over
we
the
put
Christmas
the
period we will.
if we could become full-time YouTubers,
the bags over
we'd
this
definitely
there.
get to work on a Games Workshop. We might even
like
start.
that.
We'd be painting a lot more. We'd be painting a lot more. We would be doing. We'd be able to open and do boxes a lot more if we were full-time YouTubers. But yet again, I am pretty sure that more than half the YouTubers on YouTube do not get
a series of little ridges on the head there, and that's where this will go.
Subs. And
so that helps you to locate
ever get
it.
A like on a video. So it's actually a big achievement for us to get 9 views on one video, even if they might.
I think just 1 or 2 would be nice.
Yeah, we got 9 views on the video though. So, humongous celebrations are.
This is very hard to sort of hold together like this, but you kind of get the idea.
Our current goal is to hit 30 subscribers.
Yeah. And then goes on here. There we go. We've
50,
got our sub-assemblies.
Then 50, and once we've hit 50, we'll go to 100. After 100, 300. After 300, 500. After 500, 1,000. After 1,000, you should get the point after this. 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 30,000.
It's such a good model.
30,000. 30,000.
As I said, the little references on the box. Let's have a look. So as I said, the little references on the box. So you've got paint pots.
I mean, by the time we
Snow
hit
Angels,
300
a
subscribers,
Stormcaster Turtle. I mean, the level of detail there for that tiny thing. How the hell do you get that detail on that tiny thing there?
You know what would be nice? I mean, like, we're probably never going to get it, but play buttons are a big part of the YouTuber's achievement. 100k subscribers, you get your silver. 1 million, you get your gold. 10 million, you get your diamonds. And if you're lucky and get to be a YouTuber with a ton of status or a big corporation, you might get a custom play button. But normally, custom play buttons are handed out to people who have blown up recently or have hit an insane amount of subscribers.
Anyway.
And then the least amount of them is of course the 100 million subscribers, and I'm pretty sure we will never hit that. Even we can have a stroke of luck, but we're not hitting 100 million. And then you get the ruby play button, and there is nothing higher than the ruby that YouTube has currently. We have no idea what they have planned, waiting in the wings for when people hit an insane amount of subs.
Well, hopefully over the Christmas period we can actually sit down and get some painting done. That's the plan, isn't it?
Okay, so let's just see.
No, we've already just seen. I've been playing with it on screen while you were talking.
Yeah,
right, you're gonna have you have a play, and we say goodbye to everyone.
Wait, first things first. I'm going to see what he looks like.
We can't. It's too many pieces. I've tried. Right, we'll have a play off stream, okay?
I figured it out.
Yeah, I know. You can say bye to everyone.
So this has been a lovely stream, and it has been a wonderful way to get back in.
Been a few weeks off, hasn't it? With your
birthday,
spirit. It was your third birthday and everything, wasn't it?
Christmas is really the only season that Games Workshop really celebrates. I mean, like, it will have other things to celebrate, other holidays, but
October.
But wait, what?
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Wait. But they don't really release new models for anything other than Christmas, I would say.
Oh, the commemorative models of some sort.
So, and I would like to see them release, release more of these funny and special models. And considering that most of them are based off of orcs, well, we have no idea what it could be, but we could have for East. But like for Easter, I could definitely see but Halloween makes a ton of sense. You throw someone in you throw an orc in a Christmas costume, or anything in a Halloween costume. Like I think it's be so easy to just paint a storm, to just not paint a Stormcast Eternal, remove all of its colours, and then you have yourself a Stormcast Eternal dressed as a statue.
Come say bye to everyone.
So it'd be really nice to see more of these models come in the future, and I really enjoyed the stream. So bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.